Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to use some of the text features that you can access when you purchase a font online and install it and then try to use it in Design Space. I had purchased a huge set of fonts with lots of really cool sweeps, and when I went to use them in Design Space, I was extremely disappointed because none of these really cool sweeping lines were at all available. So here's the Calum script that I used here, and when I type my regular word, you can see the font's pretty, but it doesn't have any of those amazing features that I was looking for. So I needed to find a way around that. So the way I did it was to go to Fontbook. So in my Spotlight search, I just clicked or typed in Fontbook, brought it up, went to my user fonts, and then make sure that you click your view in repertoire. It usually starts off in sample, and that won't give you all of your text features. So I'm going to go to the same font that I'm using, and then I'm going to scroll down. I am up to date on my updates in my Mac, and I do find that that's helpful. So I'm going to scroll down because I wanted a different H that kind of sweeps up and over my A and R. So because I'm up to date, I can actually just click and drag. You do have to click and drag into the actual text box. So you need to make sure that you're going within the text box, and then you'll see that the letter actually comes up as a funky little square. If there is something wrong with the font, and you will actually get a question mark in this box and nothing will go in. So I had a few of these fonts actually install with an error, and those fonts do not click and drag in. I'm not able to just click and drag the letters in. However, there is another way around that I found that I will share at the end of this video. So I'm grabbing in a couple of the letters that I really like. A lot of the fonts also have connected letters, so I would like my T's to be connected, so I'm just going to scroll down and start finding the connected letters. You can see like WH, a lot of the common letters are there and together. So here's a nice TT that is connected, so I'm going to go in and fix my TT because I'd much rather have a nice connected one. And I want a nice sweeping E at the end, so I'm going to grab a different E. And most of the fonts, of course, are in alphabetical order. It makes life a little easier to go in and add what you want. So now I have my letters all in, and yes, they're a little separate. You can of course use your letter space feature, but I actually at this point just like to ungroup the letters. I'll zoom in so we can see, and then I like to move them individually because I just find that I can get a more accurate and cleaner look when I do it myself. So I'm going to just move them individually into place and where I'd like them. Like so. And then we can just attach them together and of course make them larger, do whatever with them. So as I said before, sometimes some of the fonts did not install properly. So the way I found around that was I'm going to go to this script here, which I really love. It has some really great long sweeps, and I love to make the word sweet for a home sweet home sign. However, this font did not install properly, and when I drag in, I'll do a quick example. Again, pretty font, but doesn't have any of those cool sweeps that are available. So if I try to drag in a letter S, because say I want this one, it won't go in. It'll actually just go out, and you'll see I have a little question mark there. So that's not going to work. So in order to get around that, not the perfect solution in my opinion, but it does work. I go back to Spotlight Search and I go to Text Edit. I'm going to have a new document, and when this opens, I can use these features. So I'm going to grab a nice long sweeping S. So I'm going to do this S, and I do find that I have to, in order to see the whole sweeping effect, you do have to kind of tab in a bit. Let's see, we'll do that nice, I'm going to just check the E's because I'm not sure what they look like, and I might find something that is kind of fun. I think we'll keep it the same. And go back to the T's. So I want a nice T that's going to sweep out and be really pretty. And I think we'll just have to go with this one. Click and drag that in. So now here's my suite. I'm going to up the size for myself. Move my cursor out of the way, and then the way I found worked best was once I made it a nice size, kind of gave myself some space, I could actually use, if you hit Shift Command and 4, I can take a screenshot of just what I want. So I'm going to do Shift Command 4, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of the suite that I made. My screenshots go into my Dropbox. So then within Design Space, I can just go to Upload. You can see I already did this once. Upload my image. I'll drag in the one that I just did. It's pretty high contrast, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm just going to erase my backgrounds where I need to. Hit continue, and I want it to be one that I cut, so I'm going to do that. And now it's ready and in Design Space. So I'm all good. Go back to my canvas, and now I can go to my images and put in my uploaded image to be cut out. And now when I'm making a home sweet home, I can use this, have a nice, those cool sweeping effects that I wanted. Apparently I missed that little piece there, but you get the idea. So those were two ways to get around and be able to add some of those cool font features within the fonts that I had purchased. And I hope this video helps someone else. Thanks.